lovely people, welcome to Zop Lady, welcome to my channel once again. And today, always in my video, you see I'm always excited, and today my excitement level has gone a bit further. Beside me is a beautiful lady. I'm sure you can already see her, and I'm sure you are also interested to know exactly why we are standing here, and definitely I'm sure your curiosity would definitely be answered. So I would like us to go straight to the point, and then I'm sure you also want to know a bit about her. So I would like you to tell us a little bit about yourself. Who are you? What do you do? Why are you here?
Thank you very much, Genevieve, for this opportunity, and I think it's a great chance for us actually to tell our own story. And thank you for giving me that through your medium and through your platform. Yeah, actually my name is Kirtstie Angstmann. Angstmann because I'm married to a German. I have my background as a Ghanaian, and I actually work with a German organization back home in Ghana. That's the Goethe Institute and the German Embassy, and I was actually working in the department for culture. So I was the programs manager for the culture department, and as you can see with my job aspect, I frequent Germany most often, yeah, for cultural exchanges, workshops, symposiums between these two countries. I actually schooled in Ghana. Precisely, I'm Adishia from the Asantua girls. So you can see the power and the strongness with the name of the queen mother of the school, Asantua. So I worked with them for closely almost 10 years, and I had a chance frequently in Germany. So you can imagine with experiences of the German culture, and one time was a project whereby I was with the initiative of how the physically challenged and the normal person can actually collaborate through dance performance. The idea was, how do we practice inclusion? Because back home in Ghana, whereby, excuse me for my word, physically challenged are less looked to. But over here, you can see them in all aspects of departments. They work in the banks, they work in the home offices as well. So this was something I wanted to blend together to give to the society what it means to have inclusion. Yeah. A bit about myself again. I'm married to a German with 2 kids, and I'm in Germany. Actually, I met through my husband through this project. Yeah, his office sponsored it. And
wow, office love. That's nice. Yeah.
So it took me about some time, and then finally he was like convinced you would really make it in Germany.
Wow, just like that?
Yeah, because he said the project actually touched them with the idea, bringing these kind of 2 perspectives together. Yeah.
Wow.
So moving here was a big challenge decision, because it's like you need to learn the language, you need to integrate yourself in a society. But hey, I had a thought through. It's always that you challenge the various obstacles, and then you make lemonades out of your lemons.
Wow,
yeah.
wow, that's really nice. As you said, coming here as a challenge was a challenge to you. Now, one of the things that I would like to know, as a minority, what are some of the typical challenge that a minority like yourself, like my good self, will feel was in Germany?
That's a great question. Yeah, I think when we talk of minority, yeah, we say migrants are minor in any society you find yourself within, because you are new over there. You need to know how the legislature works. You need to know how the law works. You need to know the culture aspects of that society, and all takes time. And you cannot be in that level like a native, because this is where they belong to. You need to really start from somewhere, and it takes much of time, energy, and all those things. Of course, migrants are always the minor, but in Germany, we have minor within minors.
Whoa. Can you explain that? Minors within minors.
When you look at migrants, we have migrants to say from the Western as well, like whereby they see themselves to be white like the Germans. In this case, it's like they find it more of equal balance dealing with such people to some extent, whereby it comes to we the other migrants from the African continent, and even from the African continent, I'm talking from those of us from the black community. We are most at times less minor because, one, our skin
color.
Yeah.
Why is our skin color a problem?
A problem.
Yeah.
That is a question I also always ask. And we actually like a threat or something because of because of our skin color, we become the less privileged here. And less they believe in you, what you can bring on the table. And what I think is sometimes is the stereotype of what the media puts out there about we the black Africans. Well, even sometimes I also question myself, what is black? The color black, like my hair, does not exist in humanity. And white does not even exist, but then it's a description to give those different areas of what to talk about. Yeah. So back to my question, whereby we the black from the African continents are the less privileged here. It's right from the scratch of this colonialism, our story is being told in a different way. Therefore, it has been like a tag of a stain on us, and it always leads us into being not represented, underrepresented when we find ourselves in the Western world. But then I think we are the best people to tell our own story and not them flipping through what is putting out there. So these are some of the things like I advise that when we come here, we need to showcase who we are and be proud of our identity, and really proving beyond that we have something positive to also add a value to what they have already. In what ways? What do Africans do when we come here? We need to take the integration very serious, because when you do not know how the system functions, how do you also add value to it? And I know the language they always say is difficult. Of course, if you do not speak someone's language, what is the language, the communication skill, and where do you go without language is the key. So we need to take, these are the processes and the models of our integration. Therefore, we need to take these things seriously. And as we are taking our integration seriously, we are impacting on our younger generation. Our kids look to us. What kind of picture are we giving them? A classical example, myself, I have mixed race children. My husband is a German. I try to I balance two cultures in my home with the kids, for them to know the other side of where they belong. That's from Africa and here as well, these two cultures. And me as the mother, I took the initiative to actually integrate myself, to know the system, how it goes. In what ways? We need to be active in the various aspects, in various activities in our new environment. And these are some of the things I took it at hand. And today, I decided to be in the political field because that's where the decision processes are being made. And we need to be part of it.
Yeah, okay. So, talking about we Africans telling our own story, as we were saying earlier on about Africans telling their own story, yes, in what way are you also going to tell our own story? And I also see that you are wearing this beautiful t-shirt with some German inscription. Can you tell us exactly what the inscription is and why are you wearing such a beautiful t-shirt?
Thank you. Actually, what is written on this t-shirt, it says in German, Hier lebe ich, hier wählen ich. And it basically means, here I live, here I vote. Yeah. So in Germany, their political system is structured in different ways. If I should compare it to my homeland, Ghana, here they have the communal elections, that's the local elections, whereby they elect the mayor and then the municipal councillors. And then they have the land tax, that's the regional election. And then it comes to the national election, that's the Bundestag here. And with the local elections, with the communal councillors, the people that are allowed to vote are those with German passports and those, even though they are migrants, but then within the European foreigners that are living here. So the question is, if you are not with European nationality or German nationality, you cannot vote in your municipal council. So the question is, what of the rest? Irrespective, we are all living here, we work and pay a tax, and it's the tax that they use to develop the society. Therefore, if you are taking my tax, I should have a voice. So this initiative, where I'm a member of, is called Wahlkreis 100%. And they are trying to move the action and campaign against it that only those with European nationality and German nationality to vote. Those with European nationality are equally also foreigners like me, coming from Ghana and having a residence here. So far as I work and pay my tax, then I have right to vote. So that's the campaign, meaning that I live here, then I have the right to vote.
Wow. So what is your personal conviction for wanting to be part of, apart from maybe going alongside with the general overview with the organization you mentioned?
Yeah.
What is?
Okay, actually, I have to emphasize on this. I am being elected into the Migrant Council for the city Freiburg. In Germany, every city has this Migrant Council, and their main role is like we liaise between the migrant society and then the political officials, because from the political side is where decisions are made to have policies and all those things. So therefore we need a council whereby they will liaise the issues pertaining the migrants with the political team, so that at the end good measures, good policies are being constructed for migrants. That's where I work now. So I'm in office for about 4 years now, and being in there, I got to know that being politically active is there whereby other decisions and then perspectives are being digested, and therefore one has to be in there to actually present the issues from my background, from the Ghanaian or the African perspective. And with my time being in there, it gave me that kind of remorse and then the energy that every city, the municipal council does their sittings. Do we need more schools? Do we need kindergartens? And so the issues pertaining us as citizens, they take decision. And then after it's been taken to the regional, then the regional takes it to the national, to the parliament for discussions. But then in Germany as well, the city has its own mandate also to take decisions on their own, what is pertaining within their own city. And I realized that most of the time we Africans are least represented there. And I took that initiative that it's hard time now, our voices must be heard. So therefore this year I'm contesting for the municipal council on the list of the unabhängige Frau. That means in English, independent women. We stand for women issues, children issues pertaining us, and as well as inclusion as we migrants women here in the city of Freiburg, so that we could bring the issues on the table, because I always say that we are the ones to tell our own story better than somebody representing us.
That's very nice. So what advice would you give to fellow migrants, especially since you are representing women? When a migrant comes in and she's a woman, what advice would you give her?
Okay, I think we all have purposes and reasons we migrate. So you ask yourself, what was your vision and your mission being here? We need to assert ourselves and then see that where we have come, we came for a reason. And working along with the women, most of them seem to lose their perspectives when they land here. There are so many opportunities Germany has. That is if you are ready to be part of the system. And how do you become part of the system? Taking interest in various activities, taking the language, which is the medium of communication here, serious, and integrating yourself in the cultural aspect. Nobody is saying that throw away your culture, but integration means both sides. It's not an assimilation. So if Germans opt for integration, that means that you are welcome with your culture, and then you can take what is here also in addition. In that way, it makes you a full person to actually contribute to the quota of the society. So we need to be active and participate in the societal activities, and not just having the idea that we came here to make greener pastures. Yes, it comes with it, but each and every person who migrates with a reason. And the question is, have we been able to achieve this, our vision and our mission while we were here? There is a lot we could do, and how do we do it? We need to be actively participation here in the system, in the society. And how do we do it? We need to know the society we find ourselves. So please, women, we are the mirror for the society, for our wards, our children, and they are the future generation. What kind of positive impact are we making?
Thank you so much, and we wish you all the best in your election, and I'm sure the next time, and this is not going to be like the first and the last conversation we're going to have. From time to time we'll be coming and having a conversation with you, and then tell us the development, what do you do for the migrants as well. We really appreciate your time, because we also see that you are here campaigning.
Exactly.
Yeah, we wish you all the best. So on that note, Zop Lady would like to say a big thank you for coming along with me. As always, don't forget to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a family about who? Zop Lady. And lastly, subscribe to the channel. Bye-bye. Whoa. I always end my interview with a Ghanaian handshake. So see how the Ghanaian handshake goes. Yeah. Bye.